everyone, it's Teacher Sabrina. My friends, I'm so happy y'all are here with me today. My friends, guess what today is? It's my 100th video! Yay! Oh my goodness, my friends, I've made 100 videos here on YouTube teaching you all about fun stuff like school, learning, our shapes, ABCs, numbers, sing-alongs, read-alouds. Oh my goodness, my friends, I have had so much fun learning with you. Yay! Can we all give Teacher Sabrina a little round of applause? I love it! Awesome! Well, my friends, today for our 100th video, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn how to count to 100. That's a lot of numbers. It's going to be so fun. We're going to count to 100 together, and then we're going to read a very special book about Miss Bindergarten's 100th day of school. My friends, yay! I can't wait to learn all about the number 100 today. Wow, that's a big one. So my friends, can you help me celebrate before we start counting to 100? I have my best friend here. Does anybody know who this guy is? Yay, it's Mickey Mouse. Aw, I love Mickey so much. Well, my friends, as you know, if you've watched some of my videos before, you know I love to have Mickey Mouse in there. Yay, awesome. Well, my friends, also, before we get started, I thought it'd be super fun if we do something fun together. So you know when it's like your birthday or we have a fun celebration like today, we like to blow out some candles. So my friends, can you help me blow out this candle with me? Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Make a wish for my 100th video. Yay! Awesome job. Thanks, my friends. Okay, now let's get started with our video and learn how to count to the number 100. And my friends, before we get started with our video, it would make me so happy for my 100th video if you could please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Thank you so much, my friends. Yay! Okay, my friends, now let's count from number 1 to 100. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of counting. I'm so excited. Okay, so my friends, what we'll do is I'll say the number first, then you repeat after me, okay? Are you ready? Yay! Okay, here we go, my friends. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yay! You made it to 20, my friends. Great job. Okay, the next one, here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yay! We made it to 30, my friends. Great job. Let's keep going. Ready? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Wow, 40. Great job, my friends. Okay, here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yay! Great job, my friends. We made it halfway to 100. Can we all give ourselves a little round of applause? Yay! I love it. Awesome. Okay, my friends, y'all are halfway to 100. We're at 50, okay? So here we go. Now let's do 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Yay! Good job. 60. You got it. Okay, my friends, here we go. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Yay! Good job. 70, 70. Good job, my friends. Okay, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Yay! 80. Okay. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Wow, my friends, you made it to 90. We're so close. Ready? 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. What comes next? 100! Yay, my friends, you made it to 100. Wow, my friends, that's awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yay, we made it to 100. Woo! Wow, my friends, that's a lot of counting, right? I love it. Y'all did so good. So my friends, maybe at school you're celebrating your 100th day of class soon. Oh my goodness, wow, 100 days is a long time. That's almost half a year. Not quite, but we're getting there. So my friends, that is a lot, right? So I've made 100 videos on YouTube. Maybe you know someone that's 100 years old. Oh my goodness, that's really old. Wow, well my friends, that is awesome. You counted all the way from 1 to 100. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Great job, my friends. Now, we're going to do something really fun to celebrate 100. You just counted to 100. That's a lot. And 100 videos. We're going to read about Miss Bindergarten's 100 days of school. Yay, my friends. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure you give it a like. And please make sure you hit that subscribe button for my 100th video. Yay, thank you so much, my friends. Now, let's do our read aloud. Yay, my friends. I'm having so much fun celebrating my 100th video with you. Wow, y'all just did so great at counting to 100. Let's give each other a round of applause. Yay, great job. Now, my friends, we're going to read an extra special book today. This book is called Miss Bindergarten Celebrates the 100th Day of Kindergarten. Yay! So my friends, if you go to school, maybe you're celebrating the 100th day of your class too. My friends, I remember for my 100th day of school, we would decorate our t-shirts and we would put 100 things on our shirt. Wow, isn't that so cool? I remember for kindergarten, my mom helped me make a shirt and it had 100 red buttons on it, and that's what I wore to class on the 100th day of kindergarten. It was so cute. Well, my friends, yay, I'm so excited to read our book today, and please make sure you stay tuned because at the end of our class, we're going to have an extra special surprise in our magical Disney bucket. Yay, awesome. Okay, my friends, now let's get started with our read aloud. Miss Bindergarten Celebrates the 100th Day of Kindergarten by Joseph Slate, illustrated by Ashley Wolf. Tomorrow we celebrate, says Miss Bindergarten, the 100th day of kindergarten. 100 days of friends, 100 days of fun, 100 days of darling, dazzling, winning work you've done. So remember that tomorrow, all of you must bring 100 of some wonderful, 100-ful thing. Wow, look. So she's holding, Miss Bindergarten, she's holding a paper, and it says homework for the 100th day. Bring in your own collection of 100 wonderful things. Have fun. Ooh, I wonder what all the students are going to bring to class. That night, Adam's fort is finished. Brenda's half asleep. Christopher's 100 blocks tumble in a heap. Wow, so look, Adam's using popsicle sticks to make a fort. There's 100 of them. So cool. 100 Legos. Oh my goodness. Miss Bindergarten gets ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Let's see, she's at the store buying lots of yummy food. And then here, look, her little birdie says 94, 95, 96. So it looks like she's doing some sit-ups. She's exercising. And then here, it says she has the ingredients to make 100-day punch. And look at all of the ice cubes. Wow, she's preparing for a party. The next morning, Danny counts out cereal. Emily fills a vase. Franny draws a picture of her 100-year-old face. Wow, look, there's 100 cereal stars, 100 flowers. Oh my goodness, they're all counting out their items. Miss Bindergarten gets ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Look, she got all of her things from the store. Now she's going back to school to get ready for the party. Gwen creates a poster. Henry claps and cheers. Ian brings a relative who's lived 100 years. Aww. Miss Bindergarten gets ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Wow, so look, at this station, they're making a hat out of newspaper. And at this station, it says, how many baby fish will be born? And she wants all of the students to guess how many fish are in the tank. Wow, that looks like a lot of fun. Jessie pokes her polka dots. Kiki carries tarts. Lenny hugs a bag full of 100 candy hearts. Ooh, I love candy hearts. That sounds yummy. Miss Bindergarten gets ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Wow, look at all these cute signs she made. It says, I could eat 100 French fries. I could eat 100 candies. The students wrote all of these letters. I could eat 100 peanuts, 100 watermelons, 100 potato chips. Oh my goodness. Maddie's bells go ding-a-ling. Noah tooty-toots. Ophelia's stuck with stickers from her hat down to her boots. Look, she has so many stickers, 100. Miss Bindergarten gets ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Wow, look, she's making this long, slithery snake, and it has all of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 100. Patricia sorts her crayons. Quentin revs toy cars. Raffi lifts the lid up on 100 dinosaurs. Wow, 100 crayons, 100 cars, 100 dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Miss Bindergarten is almost ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Look, there's 100 hearts. So cute. And look at her dress. 100 bows and ribbons. Wow. Sarah checks her ant farm. Tommy flies his kite. Ursula's bag is heavy, but Vicky's bunch is light. Wow, look. 100 ants in the ant farm. 100 marbles. 100 balloons. Now Miss Bindergarten is all ready for the 100th day of kindergarten. Wow, look at the classroom, my friends. It's all set up with all of the things. 100 blocks, 100 snacks. Oh my goodness, 100 hearts. It looks like so much fun. Wanda whoops and hollers. Xavier shakes his seeds. Yolanda Pound and Zachary Blair boogie with their beads. Wow, look at their necklaces, 100 beads. Congratulations, kindergarten, says Miss Bindergarten. Without more delay, let's celebrate the 100th day. Yay! Look at all of the students enjoying the activities. Wow, they're eating yummy foods and snacks, the 100-day punch. Wow, they're playing some games together and showing off all their items that they brought. That looks like so much fun, my friends. All for the 100th day of kindergarten. Wow, look. So these are all of the items they brought, starting with Adam's Fort 100 popsicle sticks, all the way down to Zachary's string of 100 beads. Look, Coco even brought 100 staples, and Miss Bindergarten's dress had 100 bows. Yay! Wow, that's so much fun. Aw, I love it. Great job reading today, my friends. Yay, my friends! Y'all did so amazing at reading our book today. I love learning all about Miss Bindergarten's students and what they brought to class for their 100th day of school. Isn't that so fun? Awesome job. Well, my friends, you know what time it is now. It's time to see what our magical surprise is in our magical Disney bucket. Yay! So, my friends, I'm going to wave my magic wand and we're going to count to 3 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yay, my friends. I think I feel something. Look, my friends. So, for our 100th day of school, we have 100 apple stickers. So cute. I love it when teachers give out stickers for class. It's so fun. And also, we got 100 popsicle sticks. Oh my goodness. Think of all the really cool things we can make with that. Aw, I love to make crafts. Yay! Well, my friends, I had so much fun celebrating our 100th episode. Oh my goodness, our 100th video together here on YouTube. And I've had so much fun teaching you, my friends. We've done so many things from dance classes, read alouds, learning about shapes, the ABCs, sing-alongs. Wow. Well, my friends, thank you so much for being a part of the Teacher Sabrina community. I love having you and teaching you in my class every week. And my friends, it would make Teacher Sabrina so happy if you would please hit that subscribe button. That way I can see all of my friends like you every week and we'll have so much fun in our videos. And if you enjoyed this video for my little 100th anniversary, 100th video, if you could please give it a like, that would make Teacher Sabrina so happy. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.